and today we're going to talk about why doing cardio will make you fat. So there's a formula for success when it comes to changing the way your body looks. Now, not running for cardio or not running for marathons or anything like that, but when it comes for changing the way you look and getting healthy, there's one formula for success. 70% of the equation will come from your nutrition, 28% of the remaining will come from strength training or actually weight training to build muscle, and only 2% of it comes from cardio. So I made this video today to explain why doing too much cardio will make you fat. So first and foremost, when you do too much cardio, you actually end up burning muscle. So muscle is active tissue in your body. Muscles help you move, and muscles help to raise your metabolic rate. Body fat, on the other hand, doesn't do anything. Body fat is almost like a storage device for your body. That's pretty much the function of fat in your body. So when you're trying to burn body fat, you want to really focus on your diet. 70% of your results are going to come from that. But the theory behind doing cardio is you're going to help you burn extra calories. The problem is, and we'll get into all that in a second, the problem is when you do too much cardio, your body actually becomes reliant on that. So when it comes to burning calories at rest, muscle's the only thing that does that. Okay, so the more muscle you build, the faster your metabolism will be, and the more calories you're going to burn at rest. So let's say, for example, you did cardio and you did 20 minutes or 30 minutes or whatever, and you burned 400 calories. Well, that's good. You burned 400 calories for that moment in time. But if you add 5 to 10 pounds of muscle on your frame, you're going to burn more than 400 to 500 calories at rest anyway. So throughout the whole day. So that's essentially what we want when it comes to building muscle. So that's why cardio is not good for building muscle, because one, cardio does not give your body that stimulus it needs to build muscle. But when you do too much of it, you actually can burn muscle, which will slow down how many calories you're burning at rest. So that's one. So that's one negative against cardio. 2, increased hunger. So this is something I see a lot with a lot of people who go to the gym. They think also because they went to the gym today and they burned 1,000 calories on the treadmill, that now they can go home and have a 1,200 calorie meal because they burnt it all off. It doesn't really work like that in your body. Your body only sees calories, protein, carbs, fats, vitamins, minerals, and it's kind of like very cut and dry as far as what your body's gonna do. So it's not like you burned 1,000 calories, you can eat 1,000 calories now. It doesn't work like that. But typically, cardiovascular work is a lot more intense as far as how many calories you're expending. So for example, a half hour of weight training session may only burn 300 to 400 calories, whereas if you did that same half hour on a treadmill, elliptical, or whatever, you may be able to burn more calories, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna net a loss at the end. So usually when you do cardio, you're expending a lot more energy to do that, and you're gonna increase that hunger feeling. Most of the time, like I said, most people equate with doing more cardio with eating more. Oh, I burnt off more calories today. Oh, I went for a big run today. It was exhausting. I'm able to eat more. Problem with that is it doesn't really work like that. You want to be able to build a bigger foundation for your body to burn more calories, and cardio is just not going to do that. It's just going to make you hungrier. And this is typical with people who go to the gym. I'm sure you know, watching this, I'm sure you know someone who goes to the gym religiously 5-6 days a week, running on the treadmill, constantly on there, and they never look different. Their body never changes. Typically, it's because they have that formula messed up where they're not focusing so much on their nutrition and using cardio as that crutch. All these things also tie into play. So, I just kind of want to say that too. They all intertwine with one another. So the third one, it slows down your metabolism. So cardio, exactly what happens is your body becomes reliant on that amount of cardio that you're doing. So for example, if you're doing 30 minutes of cardio 5 days a week, that becomes your new baseline for cardio. So now your body says, okay, I need those 30 minutes 5 times a week in order to maintain the level of fitness that I'm at right now. So if you want to burn more calories or burn more, you have to do more to do that. So it actually slows down your metabolism because now your body has to keep up with that. So you need that amount. When you do weight training, that does not slow down your metabolism. That actually speeds it up because now you're building muscle. Does that make sense? Do you follow what I'm saying? So when you do cardio, your body becomes reliant on doing that amount of cardio and those calories burned. So for example, let's say I burn 1,000 calories in a week doing cardio. My body is going to become reliant on those 1,000 calories to make my deficit. If I stop doing cardio this week, my body's gonna sense, oh, where's those 1,000 calories that are usually being burned this week? I didn't get it, so that means I'm gonna gain weight. That means I'm not in my deficit. Does that make sense? So this is why, and again, they all interplay with one another. So just to kind of reiterate it, cardio burns muscle, which is the opposite of what we want when you want to change the way you look. You want to build muscle because muscle is going to burn more calories at rest. Muscle makes you look toner, tighter, and gets you stronger. Okay, helps strengthens up joints, ligaments, and all that stuff. Cardio doesn't really do that. Cardio does have some benefits. It's good for your heart, your lungs, all that stuff. But when it comes to changing the way you look in the shortest period of time, 70% of it's going to come from your nutrition, 28% from your weight training, and only 2% from that cardio. It's going to increase your hunger. Doing more cardio is actually going to make you hungrier. And it does not work like that, where you could burn 500 calories and eat 500 calories. It does not work like that. So get that thought out of your head. And it slows down your metabolism. It slows down your metabolism because you end up burning more muscle, and then your body becomes reliant on doing that amount of cardio. So if you only have 3 to 4 to 5 days a week to devote to getting to the gym, work smarter, not harder. And I tell people this all the time. I can give someone a really hard workout. I can make you, be dead on the floor, but a hard workout is not always a productive one. You want to aim to have productive workouts built off of each other. That's how you build a good system to get you to your goals. So what we recommend doing is, instead of wasting time doing a half hour of cardio 3-4 times a week, you're better off doing 3 times a week of weight training, something that's going to build muscle, which will increase the amount of calories that you're burning at rest. Focusing on your diet, because that's gonna really take this out of the equation. Once you focus on the nutrition, 70% of your results are going to come from that. And doing something that's going to speed up your metabolism, not slow it down. So I'd rather you devote that time to weight training, where you're actually going to be focusing on big compound movements done over time with progression that's actually going to change your physique.